Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time to run live free picks for today's card. And on today's card, we'll have a picture you hear from this 15-game Major League Baseball card, couple from the W. And then at the end of the show, we'll have our Parlay Peripheral segment where cappers give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They'll make the call on there. So make sure you want to do is give us that thumbs up. Really helps us build up our audience. And hit that subscribe button and notifications. Be notified of all our picks. And, of course, not just a live show, lots of great on-demand content here on our Tony Speaks YouTube channel. But first thing we're going to do here is meet the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's say hello to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
Not much. Coming off a really great day. 3-0 on the site for baseball. 3-0 at the end of the show picks. George Springer hit a grand slam for us. Free pick with the over in LA, Colorado. That hit. That wasn't a problem. 9-7 there. Knew it was going to happen. And then my guy Chase Burns, man, he had a great outing against the Yankees. He did give up a home run to Ben Rice, and then Friedel couldn't play offense, but cost him a couple runs there. But he did strike out the almighty Judge, so I'm very happy about that. And just a really great start and good card today.
Looks that way indeed. Let's say El Ninos. What's going on, Al?
Yeah, coming off a 2-0 day yesterday on the site. Yeah, free picks. We're about 50-50 when 1 and 2 on the doggy video, and then hit the ass special. So, yeah, a pretty good day overall for me, and looking to have a better one today.
Absolutely, great job. Let's say Alessandro, what's going on?
Yeah, but yesterday wasn't the greatest day. Went 5 and 6. We actually got plus money though. Still in the green. How about those Washington Mystics getting it done outright?
Yep. Outright win there. And, of course, lots of news here from baseball. A lot going on here. Some hot teams staying hot. And, a lot of good action here on the board. Yeah, I come in with a 4-0 day yesterday. My baseball's been rock solid here the last few days here. So, look to build on that one again. So, we'll get right to the games here, guys. We'll just take a look here if there's any pitching changes here on today's card. I know there's a big one today at 2, not a change, but Skeens and Mizorowski going head-to-head at 2 Eastern time. That's going to be a monster game there. We're going to see if there are if there's any at all pitching changes. Brandon Young will get the start today here for Baltimore. Yeah, he was a late addition yesterday here on the to-go list today. Let's see what else. Max Scherzer comes back. He's had that lingering thumb injury since training camp. Pitched one game and was sidelined, but Max Scherzer returns to the lineup here for Toronto as they take on Cleveland. 31% chance of rain. Your rain game is Seattle, Minnesota. 80% chance of rain there as Kirby takes on Joe Ryan. In that one, Didier Fentez makes another start here for Atlanta there. So as they face the Mets. And we'll see if there's any other changes or any changes at all. It doesn't look like at all any changes here so far in this 15-game card. So let's get to the games. We start, with the one at the top here. Game of the afternoon here, evening. Pirates, Brewers. We got the Brewers here. Dogs of Pirates, $1.13, total 7s. I'm seeing some 6.5 start to pop up in some places already now. Diamondbacks and White Sox. Arizona, $1.46, total 8.5. Red Sox and Angels. We got the Angels $1.25, total 8.5. Nasty Nats and Padres. The Padres $1.48, total of 8. And we'll end the block with Rangers and Orioles. We got the Rangers on the road $1.40, total 8.5. We start with Chris.
Yeah, looking at that Arizona White Sox one there, we got Gallen, Sean Burke there. It's a little bit too pricey to take their Diamondbacks on the money line. I'd rather take the over there. I think we know Gallen can get hit. Sean Burke can get hit there. So I'm going to take the over in that one and go way the other direction. In my favorite game of the day, probably Skeens versus Mizorowski here. We're going to see these two guys go at it. We know what Skeens is capable of doing, and Jacob Mizorowski has just come out incredible. So take the under there. It's at 7, 6.5, whichever one you can get, doesn't matter. I think we see a lower scoring game. We know these guys are not hitting well. Pirates not hitting well on the road. Brewers not hitting really well at home. So put all that combination together, throws for an under. And then I'm going to go with Nick Pivetta today with the Padres. I know the Nationals have been kind of giving it to him there. But go with Nick Pivetta and the Padres, on the run line there today.
There we go from Chris on over down Ninos.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what Chris said. Definitely like the under in that Brewers Pirates game. I was joking about the first 5 under 3, but these guys should give us more than 5 innings. So I do agree that the better value is on the full game under there. And yeah, I like the Padres too. I'll take a -1 here. I was trying to get on the Nationals here to make a case for Gore, but Pavetta's been pitching real well too. So and I like the Padres lineup better, so I'll take the Padres -1.
Yeah, from Alanitos, we went over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm actually going to go with the Brewers there in that Brewers-Pirates game. I just think Skeens and Mizorowski get after the pitcher's duel, but I think they leave Skeens in for basically almost the whole game. He might go complete game. I mean, you rarely see that nowadays, pitchers going all 9 innings. But no, I could see Skeens going all 9 innings and possibly Brewers walking it off late. And I think the Brewers will take out Mizorowski maybe around the 7th or 8th inning, if he's going real good. They might take him out in the 5th or 6th because, he's been on like a pitch count. But no, yeah, super interested in that game. That's going to be exciting to watch. What do you call it? I'll take the Padres. I'll take them -1.5. What is it? Pavetta's 5-0 at home, with a 2.93 ERA in his last 8 home starts. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I just think this Padres lineup is deeper and better than the Nationals lineup, and they want to win this series. So, yeah, give me the Padres. What is it? 3-11 to the Nationals in their last 14 games. So, yeah, give me the Padres. What is it? The Rangers, I'll take them on a run line as well. I see a big pitching advantage there with DeGrom versus some kid Young. They just put in. They had Sagano going. They took him out, put Young in. Yeah, that's Rangers run line for me all day. And, yeah, that's it for this slot.
Yeah, from Alessandro, tell you what you think about these games. I'm going to take the plus money with Milwaukee just based on their bats here. They've been hitting pretty well over their past 6, 347. They've been hitting the ball pretty well. Pittsburgh on the road against these teams with a 5.40 to 6.20 win percentage, just 3-9, losing 4.5 units. I'll look at Milwaukee in that spot. I'll take the plus here with Boston. They're hitting 290 against lefty starters in their 25-day games. LA hitting 218, bullpen ERA over 6.5. Fitz in his 3 road starts, ERA under 2. So I'll look here at the Boston at that plus price there. And I'm going to go under here with DeGrom on the mound. Texas hitting just 201 over their past 7. Orioles 228 in their 42 night games. But their bullpen has been really sharp over their past 29 games, ERA of 2.47. Rangers in good bullpen form as well. You look at the month of June, heading into yesterday, Texas 16-5 the under. And against these AL starters with a whip of 1.2 or lower, Baltimore 12-3 to the under. So I'll go under in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Continue here with baseball. The middle block will be Athletics and Tigers. Here we got the Tigers here favored $1.71, total 8. Blue Jays and Guardians. The Blue Jays $1.08, total of 8. Braves and the Mets. The Mets $1.45, total 9.5. Yankees and Reds. Yankees $2, total of 9. We'll close the block with Rays and Royals. Rays $1.22, total 8.5. We get started with Chris.
Look at this day's Detroit game. We got Flaherty going there. Jacob Lopez. I think we get up and over that total. We know Flaherty can get hit. He's not one of my favorite Tiger pitchers there. I think he can give up some runs to the homeless there, and we know Jacob Lopez can get hit as well. We're just sitting at 8, but I think we get up and over that. Looking at the Toronto-Cleveland, I'm going to back Max Scherzer in this one here, getting decent for a money line there with Toronto. So we'll back Max on that one. Fried and Singer going for the Yankees and the Reds. I'm going to take the under there. I don't think we see as many runs as we did yesterday in that one, coming off that extra innings win there, which was surprising because the Reds are now 2-25 in extra innings, so I had to sweat that one out pretty much all last night. But anyway, we'll go there, and then I'm going to the Braves have just absolutely owned the Mets. They're 5-0 right now, and so I got to go with the Braves. I know it's Fuentes. I don't know how long he'll stay in there, but I'd rather take them just in this one. On the money line, you're getting plus money with them, so might as well keep taking them there. They're 5-0 against the Mets, so the Mets don't have an answer for the Braves right now, and we'll see what happens today.
Yeah, from Chris on over now. He knows.
I like the under in that Rays Royals game. Should be a pretty good pitching matchup there between Rasmussen and Waka. I like I like the Blue Jays team total over. I like the Tigers team total over. And I think that wraps it up for me. I just think those teams get going a little bit, leaning to the overs also in those games. But I think again, I think the Blue Jays do most of the damage in their game, and I think the Tigers again do the heavy lifting in theirs.
Yeah, from El Ninos on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, and that Tigers Athletics game, I see it just as a repeat of yesterday. You know, the game went over, Tigers blew them out, run line. Basically see the same here. So, yeah, I'll take the Tigers in the over. Tigers on the run line and over 8 there. Yeah, the homeless with the worst bullpen in the league. Almost ERA around 6, whip around 1.6. Yeah, no, give me the over in that. Blue Jays and the Indians. Yeah, I'm going to back Scherzer here. What is it, coming off a thumb injury? Step up here, I'm hoping. He's getting old. What is he, 40 years old? So a little nerve-wracking backing him here. But Cleveland's, 25th in the MLB, 230 team batting average, 26 in the MLB, 673 OPS. This is a bottom 5 lineup, despite having Ramirez and Steven Kwan. I don't know. I can't back the Guardians here in this spot. So, yeah, give me the Blue Jays. What are the Mets? The Mets are 1-10 in their last 11 games. I don't know. I think they finally get off the schneid here and get a win. Price isn't great. You got to take the run line. Give me the Mets on the run line here to get it done versus Didier. And last one, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's just go with the Reds at this big plus price. We'll fade the ace here. I like Singer to duel with Fried. You know, plus 180 is a pretty good price. It's just been increasing. It was plus 105 the first game. I think it was like plus 140 yesterday. Now you got plus 180. Reds looking for a sweep. I like it. Give me the Reds.
There we go from Alessandro. Yes, Scherzer has been getting a lot of money, not pitching a lot of late. That is true. Yeah, I agree there with the run line here with Detroit. Here, Detroit is in 261 over their past 6 games, showing some power with 11 home runs. The Athletics bullpen to me is the issue here. ERA is 6.5. There, Flattery at home, better numbers. ERA at 3.74. Athletics 6-10 to the run line. Now they're 6-11 at the run line as a road dog of plus 150 or higher, losing 7 units. Detroit here 8-2 to the run line at home against these bad teams, and we always talked about that. Detroit does pound bad teams. 8-2 to the run line here at home, facing teams with 380 to 480 win percentage, returning 6.5 units. So I'll look at Detroit run line in that one. And what else we have here? We're going to go under 9 with the Reds and the Yankees here. The Yankees hit just 237 in their 48 night games. Reds hit just 213 against lefties. Singer at home, better numbers, ERA of 3.38 there. So I'll look at the under in that game. And I'll also go under here with the Rasmussen and company against Waka and KC. Tampa Bay, 248 hitting on the road. But KC past 6 games in just 216. Waka in his 8 home starts, ERA of 2.58. We're looking here at this Rays team. They're now 5-0 to the under on the road, facing an AL starter with an ERA of 3.70 or lower. And they're looking at this KC team now 16-6 to the under at home, facing a team with an on-base percentage of 330 or lower. So we'll look at the under there in Tampa and KC. And let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show as we close out baseball with these final 5 games on the card. Mariners and Twins. The Twins here, $1.18, total of 8. Cubs and Cardinals. Here we've got the Cubs, $1.33, total of 9. Phillies and Astros. Phillies, $1.55 on the road, total 7.5. Dodgers and Rockies. The Dodgers, $3.07, total of 11. Marlins and the Giants. The Giants, $2.12, total 7 with under juice. Is this going to hit 6.5? Boy, it's going toward that way right now. Someone mentioned, I think JM mentioned about rain in Minnesota. What do we got there in that one? Do we have rain forecasted there in Minnesota? We do have rain. 80% chance of rain there with Kirby and Ryan, what we talked about earlier. So there you go on that last block. We go over to Chris.
And look at that Seattle Twins one, especially with the weather potentially. But we got Joe Ryan on there for the Twins. I think we see an under in that one there. Joe Ryan should be able to keep this Mariners team under control here. So we're going to go under in that one. And then Matthew Boyd versus Eric Fetty here in Chicago Cardinals. Let's see. Got that one. I'm going to go with Eric Fetty on that one. Take the Cardinals at home, plus money there on the money line in that one. And then, I don't know if we get up and over that total again for the Dodgers and the Rockies today. We got Yamamoto out there, Chase Dollander, and it's not really a big factor on that. But I mean, they put up a ton of runs yesterday. I think we'll go under that 11 today. We'll take back what we did yesterday, and then same thing we do with the Giants at night games. We take them on the under. Giants just struggled last night to even try to get the runs they got. So with Logan Webb on there, I think we see a lower scoring matchup in that one as well.
There we go here from Chris on over to El Nino's.
Yeah, I agree. I feel you must have any action on this Dodgers game. I think maybe their team total over, but even that one's pretty high. Kind of lean towards the under in that Giants game as well. As long as Cabrera doesn't blow up, I think we should stay there. And I like the Phillies -1 with Wheeler. I like the pitching advantage there for them. And I think that wraps it up for me in this slot.
From El Nino's on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I got a ton of premiums in this slot here. One from the last slot that I forgot to touch on was the Rays. No, yeah, I like the Rays a lot against the Royals here. What are the Royals? 29th in the MLB in total runs scored, 262, and then 29th in the MLB in home runs, 56. I mean, team on base percentage of 300s in the 25th. So everything on the Royals lineup's bottom 5. Yeah, what do you call it? The Rays just called up this young stud, Chandler Simpson, 5-tool type player. They're also leading the MLB in stolen bases as a team. You got Kevin Cash, a great manager there, dealing with that bullpen. They're only one game back from New York. Yankees are kind of choking. This is a Rays spot to me all the way. -130 is a pretty solid price. And I think Walker could get rocked. I mean, just everything's pointing to Rays to me. And then I'll just give you one more here in this last slot. I'll take the over in this Cubs and Cardinals game, over 8.5. I think Fetty and Boyd's numbers, I think they're just fool's gold. These guys are going to get rocked. It's 2 gas cans, if you ask me. Well, Cubs are 1-5 in their last 6, and the over's gone 6. The over 6-0 in the last 6 Cubs games. Obviously, the Mariners whooped up on them, so that helps. But yeah, give me the over Cubs and Cardinals 8.5.
There from Alessandro. Tell me what I think about these games here. I'm going to come back here with Seattle here. I know it's George Kirby, but man, I just this Mariners team is just pounding the baseball, and their bullpen's in great form. But Minnesota's bullpen here has just been smashed. I mean, you look here, past 7 games, ERA 11.5. Seattle now 21-18 on the road, winning 3.5 units. Minnesota now has dropped 9 of 11 at home, losing 9.5 units. I'll look at Seattle in that spot. Got to continue with St. Louis at home, hitting 270, getting good bullpen performance. And we saw that Cubs bullpen get racked up a little bit in that Seattle series with the win. But they're now 6-11 on the road against winning teams, losing 3 units. Cardinals here 15-4 at home, facing an NL team hitting 255 or lower, returning 11 units. So I'll look at St. Louis again at home. And there, I'm going to look at some plus money here with Houston here against Philadelphia. I know it's Colton Gordon, but you get Houston as a dog. They've been pretty profitable this year as a dog. 7-1 as a home dog of even money or higher, returning 6.5 units there. So I'll look here as Philadelphia 4-5 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 3.45 or lower, losing a unit and a half. So I'll take that plus money with Houston today. And let's see here, Yamamoto here against Dollander. Boy, this Rockies team is starting to hit the baseball. They got to the Dodger bullpen. It was an 8-7 game in that 9th inning, and then they gave a couple there. But I'm very, very close. I'm gonna take the Rockies the plus 1.5 at plus 174. That just seems like a good number there for me. We look at the LA Dodgers. They're with 5-9 the run line when favored by -150 or greater on the road, returning about 5.5 units. So I'll look at the Rockies at the plus 1.5. I'm going to go under with the Marlins and Giants. Marlins hit 243 against righties, but San Francisco just 233. But we have 2 pretty good starters in great form. Cabrera past 5 starts, ERA of 1.46. Webb in his 8 home starts, an ERA of 1.35. Both bullpens are in great recent form. Matter of fact, the Marlins bullpen held off San Francisco. They couldn't even sniff any runs against them there yesterday. Marlins have gone under now in 7 of 10, and of their past 10 on the road. We know the under in San Francisco night games, and it is mild temperatures now. It's now 17-6 the under in home night games. If you go back three seasons, it's hitting about 2/3 of the time in these home night games in San Francisco. And tonight we got 60 degrees, so it's another mild temperature there in San Francisco. So if you don't like heat in Vegas, San Francisco make it worse. You'll have to wear a little sweater around San Francisco there. There's a massive difference there in temperature. All right. Let's continue here on the Tony Spicks morning show as we get ready here for the WNBA. We got a couple on the board for today. So let's get to the games. All right. We've got the Liberty at the Valkyries. Valkyries has been a surprise here. I thought the worst for expanding. You told me expanding WNBA. What I've seen, really, it's pretty a top-heavy league, right? But you see some of the teams in the middle and below. It's like, wow. But the Valkyries are being very respectable in their inaugural year. We got the Liberty on the road, 8.5, total 161. And then the Sun and the Aces, we've got the Aces. Look at this, 19-point favorites, total 161. We start this one with Chris.
Yeah, looking at that Suns game there on that one, I'm going to take the over. I mean, we just see what let's see, let me get back to my stats here real quick. There we go. So on the road, I mean, Connecticut's not playing any defense at all. I mean, opponents are getting 88 points on average on the road. I have First Western Conference. I mean, they're just not playing any defense at all. And Vegas, you look at them, I mean, they're at home, they're averaging 84 points per game there, and giving up a little bit as well. So I think we see a higher scoring matchup in that one here. We get up and over that. Looks like it's 159, 160 some places there. So I think we get up and over that total, no problem.
There from Chris, I went over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, for these two WNBA games, I actually had the same exact picks as Rod. I checked his video out last night beforehand. So, yeah, it was good to see the double confirmation there that we're both kind of looking at these the same way because, I'm on the Valkyries plus 8.5, and then I like the under in that game. I just think the expansion team, they're gritty at home. They got the Liberty coming in on a far travel spot. They're banged up. Jonquel Jones is out, and then Ionescu's game time decision. I do think she plays. I was reading the reports that said that she did show up to practice yesterday and played. So it looks like she's going to play today, but she has a game time decision with a neck injury. So, yeah, give me the Valkyries plus 8.5 with under 161.5. I think it's a defensive, gritty type game. And then, for the Aces Sun game, just give me the over 159. I like Asia Wilson over as well. She's back. I mean, these two teams, though, 37 and 39 points in the paint per game. That's dead last in the WNBA. So, two of the worst defensive teams going at it here. Give me the over. Hey, mute.
Thank you for that. We got you through our big sports for today. Now it's time to see. Now it's time for our Parlay Peripheral segment where our cappers can give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future, NFL season, college football season win totals, Heisman odds, whatever they want to do here this segment because we're getting almost a little month and a few days away from the start of preseason football. We'll start here with Chris.
Yeah, I give you a two-teamer here, money line. We'll go Braves, and we will go Cardinals, both money lines there. It's plus money on each one of them. And then your home run sleeper for the day is going to be Nick Kurtz with the Athletics facing Jack Flaherty. You look at Flaherty; he's given up 8 home runs to left-handed batters. Kurtz loves to hit right-handed pitchers, and if he throws him a four-seam fastball, it's gonna go out. So take Nick Kurtz today. He's at plus 550 depending on where you get him.
There we go from Chris on over to El Ninos.
I like the under in the Brewers-Pirates game. I will take the Rangers -1. I think I forgot to touch on that when we went through the games. And I will go with I was having a hard time deciding for either the Tigers or Blue Jays team total over. I guess take your pick there to wrap it up.
Yeah, from El Ninos over to Alessandro.
No, for my parlay here, I'll go with the Aces Sun over 159.5 for the first leg. Second leg, I'll go Rays -130 on the money line. And give me the Twins -130 on the money line as well.
Yeah, from Alessandro would say what I like here. I'm going to take let's see, the plus is gone here with Pirates or with the Brewers. So forget that. All right, so I'll give you here in this one here. I'll take the Mariners here with the Astros at the plus money here. And with my two-teamer here for today. All right, we got to do our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. You guys just got our free picks here on the show, but our best bets are over at Tony'sPicks.com. Link in the description with leaderboards showing you our documented records, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com, so you can check it out. Link in the description there. Let's take a look, see what Chris has got for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com for today. Chris, what you got?
I got you guys a 3-pack in baseball. Best bet 2 premiums like we do. We are 8-1 in the last 3 days in baseball, so we're heating up here towards the end of June. Hoping to go into July strong there. Hop onto the long-term, short-term. It is Wednesday. You get something 3 days. It's going to take you all the way up to the weekend, but you get something 7 day. It'll get you through the weekend. We got a lot of action coming up this weekend, a lot of games and everything like that, so I can still get you all that late steam action. Got to see a lot of TBDs coming through and everything with these pitcher changes and people coming up and everything, so we can get you that late steam action there. Got my long-term pass for MLB. I'm going to run you all the way to the World Series. Still a lot of baseball left to be played. Pretty reasonable price there. And you can use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save you that 15%. And like I tell you guys every morning that I'm here, 2-for-1 capper. 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So do that. Hop on board with your favorite capper. Pair me up, pair the 2 up that you like, and let 2 people pay, get you paid. And we're just going to keep trying to ride this baseball thing here right through June and into July.
Very good. Get on board with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. All the records documented over at Tony's Picks. There, as you can see, Chris with his plays ready to roll here. The 1-day passes. Remember, all our 1-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Of course, you can find long-term subscriptions as well. And don't forget that promo code TonyT will save you that 15% off. All right, let's take a look, see what's rolling here. With Alaninos, what has Al got for sale?
Yeah, got my $19 Grand Slam. Got an extra play there for everyone on the long-term passes. So definitely your best way to go is always one of those long-term 2-for-1 capper specials. Pair me up with the other favorite capper, and it's always your best deal. And make sure you get all the steam plays that way. That's something I only see at Tony'sPicks.com. So definitely a great feature there.
Very good feature there with the late steam plays, guys. You can see Al Nino's records across the board, green across the screens here with Al Nino's best Grand Slam baseball, long-term subscriptions. Our member plays are in the system by 11 a.m. Eastern time. We'll continue to handicap throughout the day and night, looking for more premiums for you throughout the betting cycle. Those are late steam for our long-term subscribers. We see these late plays, we put them in the system, and within 10 minutes, 2 hours before game time, these plays are emailed directly to your inbox using the email you use when you signed up. Late steam play, a feature on all long-term subscriptions, so get on board with El Nino's over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's take a look. We'll see what Alessandro's got for sale. What you got, Alessandro?
No, I got a 5-pack out for you guys today. I got 4 baseball games for you, and then 1 WNBA game. I'm 6-1 in the last 7 days in the WNBA. Feeling real good about that. Trying to keep this rolling. Hop on that WNBA play today. Yesterday it was a nice money line win outright with Mystics. So I'm feeling good right now. Up many units this week on the WNBA. This is the week I say to hop on at least a week pass here. We got a UFC pay-per-view on Saturday, and then, next week we're going to have the Wimbledon starting to go. I'm also 4-0 this month in tennis, up 5 units there, so I'm looking forward to keep that going there with tennis. And, baseball's 50-50, touching tons of plus money today, like I always do in baseball. So, like I said, hop on something long-term, maybe a week pass. The 2-for-1 capper promotion, that's always good. Makes sense to have 2 cappers in your pocket here. And then the 15% off discount code TonyT. Always use that at checkout, guys.
Very good. That's right. Got with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. You see his plays up on the board. Best and 5-pack here from WNBA combined. You can get on board with Alessandro. Long-term subscriptions available there and as well. So get on board with Alessandro over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see all plays documented here, all records here at Tony'sPicks.com. So get on board and use that 2-for-1 capper promotion too, saving even more money. All right, guys, I've got a best bet on the board right now in Major League Baseball with 3 other premiums. So 4 premiums from me. Come off a 4-0 day yesterday. Been a really good run here late in Major League Baseball. Get on board with me. Get the best bet or the multi-pack, 3-pack up there. Or better yet, get that long-term subscription. Match up with your favorite capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Tony T is your checkout. Is a promo code at checkout. Guys, we're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony Hicks Morning Show. So make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us. Get the plays for you in real time. You happen to ever miss a show? Well, it's very simple. Just head on over to our YouTube channel and type in the Tony's Picks into the search module, and you'll find our page here, guys, with lots of great content. Of course, if you miss a live show, just hit this live tab. You can watch the replay of our show right here. We do have a members feature. You'd like to support our channel, you can hit the join button, become a member. You get access to my earlier videos. Just a way to support us for the work that we do on the channel. happy hour. Rod hosts that here 5 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you tune in the happy hour. You'll see Brian, you'll see Ramon, you'll see Ron, Robert in that happy hour. So check that out. Hit the video tab. Lots of great on-demand content, deeper dives, a lot more stats and trends and more there for more content. El Ninos will tell you what he's got up there. Alessandro's ready to roll here for the UFC this weekend. You can see Chris with his content. We got spreadsheet play a day from Ron Crawford. Then we got the 2-3 zone here with Ron Ramon with their WNBA compilation videos. Rod going deeper dives here with WNBA as well. And of course, look for that late night releases here. About 7 Eastern time, 7, 8 Eastern time, we release Ron's 3-pack of KBO. So keep an eye on that KBO. Always release late because these games start, 3 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Eastern. So you're going to get those about 5 hours before first pitch. So keep an eye on those late releases on Ron's KBO. Let the Cappers talk a little bit more about what they got, their contributions over here at Tony Speaks YouTube. We'll start here with Chris. Chris, a lot of great content up there.
Yeah, I guys got you a video today, that Pirates Brewers game there. It's probably my favorite one on the board to watch. Of course, my guy Skeens is going up against this ace. Can't wait to see that. So you guys check that deeper dive on that one out. And then, I got you 4 home run props today. I will be doing some additional ones in the comments. Looks like a couple of people got taken out. So I will be replacing them in the comments. So make sure you guys look for that as well. I always try to give you about 3 to 5 good ones there that are pitcher mentioned, like mismatches and things of that nature, good value. So I will be updating the comments. So if you guys watch that, make sure you check that out as well for additional home runs. And we'll just continue to put that out. And then if I can free up some time here and not be so busy at the shop, definitely get you some more shorts from the shop. Those are some of my favorite things to do. Just give you guys a real quick 1-minute pick from the shop and get you some of that this week as well.
Very good. From Chris. Of course, El Ninos, also content from El Ninos here, looking for those dogs. And I forgot to mention, you can hit the shorts tab for some shorts there. I know we've seen El Ninos, we've seen Rod in there and more. So you can always hit that shorts tab as well over on our YouTube channel for even more content.
Yeah, as I mentioned, came through for us yesterday. I did also mention I went 1 and 2 in the doggy video. What I failed to mention was Bogarts came through with a plus 190 RBI for us. So didn't lose a lot of juice in that 1 and 2 there. Not big plus money on the doggy video, just 3 puppies today. But again, I think it's decent value just not having to lay any juice with them. So if you want to check those out, go ahead and check them out. And that our special's been good more often than not too, I think. So you might want to check that one out too.
Yep, check out the special that's up there. It's -1 up there on the short. Of course, Alessandro here on the mornings, and also we've seen you release that UFC video.
Yes, sir. That UFC video is up now, guys. Put it out on Tuesday night for you guys, so not a lot of the prop lines were out. I like kind of guessing these lines anyways and kind of having my line for the fights before the actual line gets out. If they put a bad number out, we smack them over the head with it. No, I'm ready for this UFC pay-per-view. I mean, Topuria is going to be a great fight versus Oliveira. And then you got the co-main event with Pantoja and Kai Kara France. Tons of plus money all over the place in this card as well. I break down this card thoroughly for you guys. About a 21-minute video. So go check that out.
Check it out from Alessandro's fight video UFC weekend there. So check it out. All right, guys, with it here, as we said, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Hit that subscribe button and hit those notifications. Get notified as these videos release. Lots of great content produced here on not only our live show, but as well as on demand with even great content there. Tune into the happy hour today, 5 p.m. Eastern. Rod will be there with more free picks. And, of course, any late updates for any pitching changes, lineup changes, you'll get that here on the happy hour. All right, guys, anything to say before we close it out?
Thanks for watching.
Let's make it a winning day, guys.
Make some money.
Let's make some money, make it a winning day. Go ahead and wake up. Bye, guys. You guys making a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Speaks Morning Show.